Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's episode, I'll be discussing high quality skills you must learn before you travel abroad, or high quality skills you must learn before you relocate. Before I proceed, please kindly subscribe to this channel, click on the notifications icon, that's the bell icon beside the subscribe button, so that whenever I make a new post, you don't get to miss it. Now let's get started. Now guys, one thing I've realized in a couple of months for people, especially for people that have been traveling abroad, is the fact that most of the time, let me use the word 70% of the time, most of these guys don't have skills. They are just hoping that whenever they get there, they'll have something better to do. But guess what? This is not the way it works. And I've seen this happen over and over again. For me, it doesn't make sense. Out of the 100% of people traveling to a particular country or traveling abroad, you now realize that less than 10% of the people have the right skills that these countries need. And that's why most of the time you realize that after they even finish their education, they still struggle to get a job. This is why I'm making this video, to guide you on high quality skills you can actually, learn to increase your chances of making good money whenever you travel abroad. One thing I've noticed in the past 2 years for most people that have been traveling is that they're doing cleaning, caregiver, they're doing truck guys and the likes. I'm not saying these jobs are bad, but why settle for less when you can actually get more? Now that's why I'm making this video. Now these are high quality skills. When you travel to a particular country, the first thing you have to do is this: research on the kind of skills that these countries are looking for. They're always writing it out. Go to their website, look at this kind of skills that this country is looking for. For example, if you research a country like UK, you would always see the jobs or the professions that fall under the shortage list. They've already listed jobs that fall under the shortage list. So it just makes sense to study these courses or to learn some of these skills. And that's the way it works. Realize that most of the time we just go for the easiest ones to get, and most of the time they don't give you the highest value in terms of money. So decide to do a cleaning job. Why a cleaner is being paid the barest minimum wage? You realize that a truck driver might be the hottest thing that at that point in time, and that person might be earning maybe ×2 of what you're earning as a cleaner. It just makes sense to always go for what is working rather than you just say, no, when I get there, I'll figure it out. Now, just in case you're not wondering, I don't have a particular skills, or some of these skills that they need in those countries, I don't have those skills. How can you get started? I've created a tutorial on some of these things, skills you can learn. If you decide, even if you want to work from home, skills you can learn, or where to learn these skills, or the kind of skills to go out for. I've made a tutorial on it. I'll drop the link in the comment section. It's not free though. I made a tutorial on the kind of skills I've done in the last couple of years that has made me money. So for example, I'm a top-rated freelancer on Upwork. I am a blogger. I make money from Google AdSense. I also do videos like this. I make money from YouTube too. I do a lot of things. I do social media management. I do website design. I do digital marketing. I do content creation. So now, looking at all these things together, there's a high chance that I'll make more money than you if we both decide to, say, relocate to a country. But some of these skills are some of the skills that are needed in most of these countries. So this is why you should first learn the skills. So if you're interested in that particular tutorial, I'll drop a link in the comment section. I'll also drop the link in the description. If you want to get the tutorial, fine. If you don't, it's not by force. The first thing you have to do is to get the required skills. Now, just in case you're wondering, where can I get the required skills? Some of these sites are Coursera, Allison, Udemy.com. You can get virtually any skills on those websites. All you just have to do is go to this website, learn the courses, and you can now start applying for high quality jobs rather than the regular jobs. It just makes sense to increase your chances of earning. So again, I'll be discussing some of the skills you need to learn before you leave Nigeria. It just makes sense to have those skills. It increases your chances of getting high quality jobs. Some of the skills you can learn. So what I did was I divided it into two, to give room for people that might not be well educated and people that are well educated, because you realize that some people, no matter what you do, they will never become a programmer. Some people will never become a content person because they are not that good in writing. So now this is why I divided it into two. Now what are the kind of skills you can learn? Now for people that don't want formal settings, so I've divided into the following. So number one, you have to learn stuff like makeup. Makeup is a big deal anywhere in the world. Photographer, mechanic, hairdresser, and barber. You realize that these skills are high quality skills anywhere in the world. As a man will always barb his hair. Women will always make their hair. Photographer, people always have one event or the other they need photographers for. Even videographers too. Truck driving is one of the highest paying jobs in some of these countries. You'll be amazed. For example, a truck driver will be earning much more than a banker. It's so funny, and that's because the system is not really built on how well educated you are. It's just based on the kind of skills you are. Are you a professional in this field? And most of the time, you realize that a truck driver might be earning more than a banker in some cases, or you realize that a truck driver might be earning more than even a nurse sometimes. So this is why you have to be very strategic. Learn the skills that are important to a particular country that you are planning to visit. Now, some of the other skills are affiliate marketing, website designing, programming, freelancing, emotional intelligence, because now you realize that people are having issues with mental health. So emotional intelligence, stress management, because again, over there in a country like Nigeria, we have a lot of stress management things that just get you in check. Let me give you an example. There's always party, but most of those countries, most of these guys are lonely because the way the system runs 24/7. You have to work. Because of things like this, it increases stress, and most of the time people are just stressed up. So they need most of these services abroad. Again, we have data science, we have artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence is one of the biggest thing out there right now. So it is highly needed in countries abroad because these days people are looking at actually making machines to do jobs. And we have very intelligent machines that they are building these days. So they need artificial intelligence, they need UX UI, which is more like a professional graphics person. Like I said, content writing, cybersecurity, like these days, everybody's talking about tech. But now people are now specializing in the security. Imagine you've learned all these skills before traveling abroad. Automatically, it puts you in the 10% of the population. So that means it increases your chances of earning more. It increases your chances of making more money. And that is why I've put all these things together. So and there's still more, a lot. And before you travel, research the hottest job in that particular country. Once you have those hottest jobs listed, you can now look at it. Which one can I learn within the next 6 months? Which one can I learn within the next 1 month? Which one can I learn within the next 1 year? Once you have all these things together, you can now start learning. And some of the time, the courses are free, and the ones that are not free are cheap. I don't see why you should have difficulties or issues spending $50 to $100 for something that will give you hundreds of thousands within the next few years. This is why you should be very smart. Don't just be desperate to jackpot. Learn the required skills that every of these countries provide. So the first step is research. The second step is to learn. The third step is to perfect those skills that you've learned. And the next step is to now jackpot or go wherever you want to go to. Now, I hope this is very useful. If you have anybody that is in your life or anyone that is planning to travel within the next few months, send this video to them so that it can help a lot of people. Like I said, I made a tutorial step by step that's going to guide you to learn any skills in the world and to make your first 1,000 within the next few weeks. I guarantee you that if you can follow this tutorial from beginning to the end, trust me, you'll be making your first $1,000 within the next few weeks. And that's because it has been tested and proven. I've done it over and over. I've done it in blogging, I've done it in affiliate marketing, I've done it in content writing, I've done it in social media management, I've done it in digital marketing, I've done it in vlogging, and even on YouTube. I've done it virtually everywhere. And I can tell you, I have made a minimum of at least $1,000 on every of these skills I've mentioned. And if you're interested in that particular tutorial, I'll drop the link in the comment section. I'll also drop the link in the description box. Just click on it, get it, and digest. Hope to see you at the top. Good luck. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to this channel. Click on the notifications icon. That's the bell icon beside the subscribe button, so that whenever I make a new video, you don't get to miss. And don't forget to like this video. Send it to people that you feel might need it. See you next time. Bye.